Hey everybody, Jiggy Time Gal. Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this ladies clutch wallet with tassel and little decorative bookend book page flanges. They look like this to decorate the ends. I have this tassel. It looks kind of blue on camera, but it is green. And we're going to show you how to make it out of vinyl. Instead of using a duct tape sheet, we're going to use this vinyl for the outer shell. It saves you a lot on duct tape, and you can use it out of any kind of vinyl. This one here is glitter vinyl. It's on canvas, glitter on canvas, or vinyl on canvas. We have this one here, which is patterned, like embossed vinyl. And this is the inside. It will have a total of 4 hidden pockets. It'll have one here. And it has this flap, so you have 2. So you have 2 hidden pockets here. Over here you have 2 hidden pockets separated by a flap. And it'll have anywhere from 10 to 12 card pockets on each side. This one has 11 on each side. And it will be closed with Velcro closures. So here's this one. This is a dark green, almost a black. This one here was done with clear vinyl, had polka dots. And I just put a, like a gold and textured white cardstock underneath it so you can see the insides of the wallet. Has this brown tassel on it. Here's the inside. I will show you how to make this flap as well. This is for the ID pockets. You can put a total of 2 or 4. There's 4 in this one. There's ID pockets. And this has 10 pockets on this side. And 1, 2, 3, 10 on this side. And then it has the 2 hidden pockets on each side, separated by a flap. Separated by a flap. And then we have this one here. A little hardware. This one has the flap in the middle as well for the ID pockets. There's 4 of them. And this one has 11 and 11. Has 11 card pockets on each side. Has the 2 hidden pockets on this side. The 2 hidden pockets on this side. Velcro closure. And this little tassel here. So I'm going to show you how to make this. Today, we're going to use this canvas, vinyl on canvas. It has to be 8 inches by at least 12 inches. If it's not 8 by 12, it will not work for your wallet. It has to be at least 8 by 12. This is 8 by 13, which is fine. You don't want to make it any bigger than like 13 or 14. Otherwise, it's going to look funky. So you want it to be 8 by at least 12 or 13. Okay, we're going to set that aside. If you want to do your ID pockets, you're going to need a piece of ID plastic that is like 2.5 inches by 3 3/4. And you're going to need 2 if you're going to do one flap, or if you're going to do a double flap, you're going to need 4. And if you want to make a thumb grap so that you can get your card in and out more easily, take this as a 3/4 inch punch. You can take an inch punch, you can take a 1/2 inch punch, whatever you have. Take it so that it's half on, half off, and just punch it out. But mine won't punch all the way, so I have to put like an indentation and then cut it. So I will do that. Because you can use any kind of ID plastic you want. And then I just cut it. Get those cut and set aside. We will do those after we finish the wallet. Okay, you're going to need a pattern tape of some kind for your main color, whatever color you want for your main color. You're going to need a trim color. I'm going to use white. I'm going to use these peacock feathers for the trim or for the main color. And you're going to need some gray tape or some clear tape. I'm going to use gray tape. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make your inner bullet fold, bifold color, your inner, this part. We're going to make this part here first, these parts. You're going to take your gray tape and you're going to you're going to measure out 16 inches. You're going to make a duct tape sheet 16 inches by 4 3/4 inches. On your last roll, your last stripe of tape here, you're going to make it your main color. So you have 2 strips of gray tape, and then the last strip is going to be your main color. And it's going to measure to the 4 3/4 inch mark. Okay, then you're going to do that again. Only this time you're going to do your main color for all 3 strips. Going to measure 16 inches by 4 3/4. Okay, now you're going to flip this up. And you're going to cover the back side of it with the gray tape, except you're going to leave 1/2 inch of the pattern tape sticky. You're going to leave it sticky. You're going to cover the rest with the gray tape. Okay? You're going to line it up, and you're going to cut this in half at 8 inches. You're going to trim off the edges if they need to be trimmed off. This is going to be what you're going to put your card pockets on. Cut it off straight. Put those aside. And we're going to pull up your second sheet here. You do the same thing. You're going to use your pattern tape, and you're going to cover it all except 1/4 or 1/2 of an inch of sticky at the top. It's Monday. And make them a bucket for the Then you're going to put another strip on the very bottom where it's overlapping the bottom, where it hangs over the edge of the bottom. And we'll flip this over, and you're going to fold over the edge. And you're going to cut off the edges, make sure they're flush. Sure, it's all nice and pushed down. Now line it up and cut this in half as well at 8 inches. This is going to be your hidden pocket. There's that. Put this aside. Now, what I like to do, because I have room to put this aside, but if you don't have room to stick the little pieces aside and keep them out of the way, then do this secondary. But you go ahead and do the pockets next. But I like to do this now because I can stick it on the edge of the table and it sticks out of the way and it's ready to go. But you're gonna make 24 pockets because you can sometimes fit 12 pockets per sleeve, and if you have a couple extra thin, that's no big deal, but you don't want to be too short. So we're going to make 2, because I have a 24-inch board and they're 4-inch strips. The pockets are 4 inches a piece, so that's 6 strips per stretch. So I'll need 2. So, and we cut these in half. I'm going to use my gray tape. You can use clear tape here if you want. Just line this up on your board, cutting that. I'm going to do 2 lines. Okay, and you're going to take a ruler. Where is my ruler? I have to go get my ruler. I'll be right back. You're going to want to use a metal ruler so that you don't cut your ruler with your X-Acto knife. So what we're going to do is you're going to measure 4-inch strips. So every 4 inches, you're going to want to cut a line. There's 4. 8, 12, 16, 20, and then the 24. Now you're going to want to cut these strips in half. You cut them in half, long ways. And cut them in half. And then I take them up and put them on the edge of my table. This will give you 24 pieces, one for each one of your card pockets. Okay, now that I have all my strips cut, we're going to make the card pockets. This is very easy. You're going to make 4 rows. If you have a 24-inch board, you're going to make 4 rows, but you're going to make a total of 22 pockets, 22 4-inch strips of your solid color, and 22 4-inch strips of your trim color. So I'm going to make 4 rows. of my solid and of my print, my pocket, my trim color and my solid color, my main color. Then you're going to cut them at every 4 inches. And you're not going to cut them in half. You're just going to cut them at every 4 inches. So here we go. Okay. Then you're going to take your trim color, the color you want your trim to be, and you're going to pull up a strip and lay it sticky side up. Then you're going to take your main color and you're going to lay directly on top with 1/4 of an inch of the sticky exposed at the top. Then you're going to fold that sticky over, and there you have it. There's your pocket. Now, if you have any sticky on either side, you can trim that away, and you have the sticky at the bottom that will adhere your pocket to the sleeve, and you have your trim at the top, and then we're going to peel it back, and that is where the strip that you cut earlier will come into play to attach it to the sleeve. So there's your pocket. So go ahead and assemble all your pockets, and we will come back when all the pockets are assembled, and you will have 24, excuse me, not 22, 24 pockets all assembled. And make sure you trim the edges so that there's no sticky on the edges, and that they are a little bit about 4 inches. If they're a little less than 4 inches, like you're cutting some sticky away, that's okay. But if they're too short, you're going to want to make them make another one. But if it's too long, also if it's too long, inconsistencies are going to be in the pockets, then we can always trim it off later. You'll see as we get ready to put the pockets on how we're going to deal with that. So go ahead and make all your card pockets, and we'll be back. Okay, once all your pockets are made, you're going to take the gray, and you're going to want sticky to be facing each other like this. So we're going to put them on there. Take one of your pockets, and you're going to line it up about 1/2 of an inch down, and you're going to line it up with the sticky and press it down. So you're going to have about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch down on the thing here, and line it up with your sticky here. Don't go over the sticky, because you're going to use the sticky to fold over to lock in your pockets. It's okay if it goes over here, because we can cut that off. Okay, then you're going to fold the pocket back and pull it down a little bit so some of the sticky is exposed. And you're going to take the strip that you cut earlier, or if you didn't cut it earlier, you can cut it now. And you're not going to stick it upon itself, that's for sure. And you're going to line it up. Don't go over the sticky part. Line it up so you are covering that sticky, and press it down. And flip the pocket back over. You're going to take your next pocket, and you're going to go down about 1/2 an inch, and you're going to stick it down, not going over the sticky on the one side. Press it down, pull it back, and put another piece of your stick tape that you cut earlier, and press it down. Fold the pocket out. You're going to do that all the way down. You should be able to fit at least 10 to 12 pockets doing this. So just go ahead and pull them back and cover the sticky with your strip. It's okay if it goes over because you can always cut it. You can always cut it on this other side, but you can't cut on the side with the sticky. So go ahead and place your pockets on. You can go ahead and do this all the way down. And you're going to do this. You're going to do this with both of your panels. Make sure you're nice and straight and even. Or they're going to look really funny when you put them in when you get them all done in your wallet. And make sure that they're all the way over, even with the edge. Make sure all that sticky gets covered because otherwise your cards are going to stick in the pockets. That's why you're covering up that sticky so that your card doesn't get stuck in the pockets. When you're putting your cards in and out of the pockets. And we put 11 pockets. Okay, once you have that all done, you're going to hold down your pockets and you're going to peel over and stick down the sticky. Try not to get any wrinkles in it. Okay, you're going to flip it over and see all this extra here. You're going to cut all that away. So it's even. And you're going to take your patterned panel and you're going to line it up with the other side. And you're going to fold it over. Try not to get any wrinkles in it. Wrinkles and creases. Okay, then you're going to open it up. And you're going to want this sticky here to be covered so that your money or billfold or whatever you're putting in here doesn't stick. You can use your trim color. You can use your pattern color. You can use gray color, whatever you want to use. For this, I'm going to use the trim color if I have enough there to do it. Yes, I do. And you just run a strip right down it. cut it off at the end. Press it down really good. Hold it back over. Press it down again. And there you go. There's your first panel. Okay. Repeat the same thing on the other side, but make sure that your sticky is on the opposite side from where you did it before. So you're going to do it on the opposite side. 1/4 of an inch or so. Make sure it's lined up on the side of the sticky. Press it down. Peel it back. Apply your tape. Peel it back up. ½ inch down. Line it up. Press. Put your tape. Keep going all the way to the bottom. Okay, once you have your panels all taken care of and done here, we're going to put these aside for now, and we're going to pull out our vinyl sheet. Okay, you're going to measure it, and it's 8 inches by 13 inches. So you're going to take your main color, and you're going to measure out 2 sections that are 13 inches and 2 sections that are 8 inches. You're going to do 2 8 inches, which are 16. Cut those in half. That's 8. 8 makes 16. And 2 13. If you had 12, you could do a 24-inch strip and cut it in half, but I only have a 24-inch board, so we're going to do 2 13s. 13. And 13. Okay. Pull these up, set them on the edge of my desk. Okay, you're going to take your panel, lay it face side up, and you're going to line it up on a line on your mat. You're going to take your 13-inch strip, and you're going to line it up 1 inch down, so you'll have roughly 1 inch on and 1 inch off, and you're going to line it up so it's even. So it'll be 1 inch on, 1 inch off, and lined up evenly. Pull it up, turn it around, line it up on that line again. Do the same thing with the other side with your 13-inch strip or your 12-inch strip, whatever you happen to have. Line it up. Okay. Now you're going to fit this way. Line it up on a 1 inch on that line. Take your 8-inch strip, line it up. So be roughly 1 inch on, 1 inch off. turn it, whoops, turn it over this way, line it up on that line again, and do your last line, your last strip tape, line it up. Okay, so when you flip it over, your boxes should already be cut out for you. If they're not cut out for you exactly, go ahead and cut them out. So that they're cut out exactly. But they should be cut out pretty much for you. You may have to cut out just a tiny little bit. But for the most part, they should be cut out for you. And you should have about a 1-inch strip all the way around your sheet. Okay, now turn it lengthwise. Take your panels and line them up so that the flap is facing inward. Line it up and put this one about a 1/2 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch, so you have a tiny gap between your panels. Now you're going to take your X-Acto knife and you're going to cut away straight down on your sticky, so you have this little flap here. This little flap that's going to be folded in. Come over here where this panel meets, you're going to cut a straight line. So you have this. Then you're going to flip this around. Be careful not to move your panels. You're going to cut it away here. But what you're going to do is you're not going to cut it evenly. You're going to go in about 3/4 of an inch to an inch, and you're going to cut it here. So that way, this will be inward. You're going to come over here. You're going to cut it the same way, about 3/4 of an inch to an inch in from where the panel starts, and you're going to cut. We're also going to do the same thing on this other panel, 3/4 of an inch to an inch inward and cut. And also on this side, 3/4 of an inch to an inch in the way and cut. Okay, then you're going to remove your panels. And you have something that looks like this. Okay, now you're going to fold in this panel here, fold it in and seal it. You're going to take this middle one here, fold it in and seal it. So you're going to take this end piece here, fold it in and seal it. So you're going to have these 3 folded in and sealed, and these 2 are still sticky. Turn it around. You're going to take this tiny little piece here. You're going to fold it in and seal it. You're going to take this end piece over here, fold it in and seal it. And we're going to turn it around this way and take this big piece here, fold it in and seal it. Try not to get any wrinkles, bubbles, or creases in it when you're folding these in. So now you're going to have this end piece over here that's sticky, these 2 pieces in here that are sticky, and these 2 pieces here that are sticky, and you're going to leave them sticky. Now, what we're going to do is, we're going to take your trim color, and take an 8-inch strip, which we should, and you're going to take an 8-inch strip of your main color, and you're going to cut a little more than half way. So you're going to do like about 1 1/4 inch, no, maybe about 1 inch roughly. You're going to take your tassel and you're going to line it up and you're going to leave about 1/2 of an inch gap sticking out so that it can free fall and stuff. You're going to take your 8-inch strip of your trim color and you're just going to stick it down right here and stick that the cord in between, sandwich it in between the vinyl and your duct tape, your trim color here, and just smooth it down real good. Okay, and take your panels back and make sure that the flap is facing inward, and you're going to reposition these pieces back where they were. Okay, you're going to fold up the bottom ones, seal them, the bottom ones, and seal them. And we're going to take the side one, fold it over, and seal it. Okay, and you're going to take your X-Acto knife and you're going to cut this little section here on both sides if it needs it. And you're going to pull up so that you're pulling up this portion here. And you're going to take this flap and you're going to fold it in. And that will create that. So come over here and you're going to cut away right here and right here. Then you're going to pull this pocket up and you're going to seal it down with this. And that will create your pocket there. Okay? You'll create your pocket there on both sides. Okay? Now we're almost done. You're going to take your X-Acto knife and seeing that these panels are not always long enough to put your card in, they're a little short, we're going to need to cut these. So what you're going to need to do is right here where the trim meets the strip that goes down, you're going to cut right here almost all the way across. And you're going to do that all the way down. You're just going to cut a slit almost all the way across to open up that pocket. And you're going to do that on both sides. Just continue on that trim to open up that pocket. And then just go through and just pull back the pocket with your fingers to make sure that that pocket gets opened up. And do that on both sides. Okay? Then you're going to take your Velcro and you're going to stick it right here in the corner where the duct tape is. Because it's not going to stick to the vinyl very well. So just put your duct tape or your Velcro closure there. You can use squares, you can use rectangles, you can use circles, whatever you have. Pull it off, and you're going to fold up, and you're going to, instead of doing it tight, do it loosely. That way you have room for your wall to grow. And then hold on to it when you pull it open that first time. So you're not pulling off the Velcro. Okay? There's that. Now, if this is all you want to do, if you don't want to do the ID pockets, you are done. And you are done with your wallet. And there you have it with your tassel. I know the tassel looks blue on camera, but it's not. It's green. It just the way the lighting is in here. And you're done with your wallet. But if you want to do the ID pockets in the middle, I'm going to show you how to do those. So we'll move on to those. Okay. We'll put on the little silver bookend things here in a minute. You're going to take your pocket color or your main color, and you're going to make a duct tape sheet that is 5.5 inches long by 4 inches wide. Five and a half inches tall by 4 inches wide. You're going to take your trim color, and you're going to cut a strip that is 5.5 inches long. And you're going to cut a strip that's 4 inches long. Might have to cut 2 of these. Yeah, cut 2 just in case. You've got 2 that are 4 inches long. Okay, and you're going to cut those into 1/4 inch strips. You're going to take your panel you just made, and you're going to put 2 of your ID pockets. You're going to line them up. So there's a little space between the top and the bottom and the middle. You're going to place them in there evenly. Then you're going to take one of your 5-inch strips, and you're going to take one of your strips, your 5.5 inch strips, and you're going to line it up and seal down your left side. Okay? Don't worry if it goes over the edge, you can always cut it off. Then you're going to take one of your 4-inch strips, which you didn't cut very well, and you're going to seal down the top. You take another one, seal down the bottom. And take another one and seal down the middle. Okay, you're not going to seal down the side because that's where you're going to put your card in and out. Trim off the excess everywhere. Flip it over. Do the same thing you just did on the other side on the reverse. If you're doing just one, just do one. Don't do two. Just do one. Make sure that your sides are lining up. And I'm done there now. So, like, don't put the card entrance on the wrong side. Make sure it's on the same side when you flip it over. Where did the other one go? Now I've lost the ID pocket. Hang on. Got it. Okay. Includes your duct tape. Guess you didn't need all this. That's okay. I'm going to take a 5.5-inch strip of your trim color. I'm going to take two of those. So we're going to get a 10-inch strip. 11-inch strip, I'm sorry. 11-inch strip. Up and a half. 5.5. Okay. You're going to line it up on your pocket here. Try to get it as straight as you can, which I did not do. Try to get it as straight as possible. Okay. Put your roll up. And fold it back. You're going to place it right. You can put it onto the bottom. You can put it at the top. You can put it in the middle. I usually put it in the middle. You place it straight down in here. Hold up your pocket. Place it down and smooth it in. Fold it over. Get your other strip. Line it up. Pull the pockets up, line it down, smooth it in, and voila, you have your pocket. So there you go. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The duct tape wallet with 4 ID pockets. There we go. And that was the tutorial for today, ladies and gentlemen. How to make a duct tape wallet with vinyl exterior. And you can do this with tassels, and I suppose you could put a pom-pom on here if you wanted, but I think it's very pretty. And you can customize it to any way you see fit. And the vinyl really holds up to wear and tear. And I make tons of these all the time. Oh, wait, we got to put the punches in. So you open up your wallet. Take 2 of these little, they come in gold, silver, bronze. Take some E6000. And you put a little E6000 in an L shape on the corner of your wallet. Then you take these little book corner ends, and you place it on the corner, and you squish it down in the glue. E6000 works the best I found. I suppose you could use other types of glue, but the E6000 works the best I found. And there you go. Now she is complete. Fold it up. You want to leave it flat while it's drying, though. I just want to show you how it looks like with the... Leave it flat like that while it's drying. And take a few hours for it to dry. See, it shifted. There you go. All done. Thank you very much for coming to my video and viewing my video today. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Take care of yourselves. We'll catch you on the flip side. Hey, while you're at it, why not subscribe to the channel? Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing today. Leave me ideas that can help boost my channel ratings or ideas for future content on the channel. Click the notification bell so you know when I have new videos out or when I go live. Share my videos on social media outlets such as Facebook or Instagram, so that way my videos can reach more people and I can grow my audience. Click the like button below. That really helps my channel to help reach more people on YouTube. Supporting me is really great, and it helps me grow my channel. I'm not a very big channel at this time, and it's really important to me that I get support from fellow YouTubers. I really appreciate you all. I really appreciate that you take time out of your busy day to view my videos and to spend time with me on a daily basis. I try to put videos out on a daily basis so you have something to watch and something to entertain yourselves with. I try really hard to make my channel a positive place for people to come and have fun and be entertained. So I try really hard to make things enjoyable for people. So if you support me, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so very much for your time. Have a great day. We'll catch you on the flip side.